Hello and welcome to another of things to watch whilst waiting for Stranger Things 3 to return to our screens. Um, Today we're going to be talking about The Exorcist, one of my favourite movies. Yes, Firestarter and this, Jaws and Aliens 2 are my favourite movies that you've seen in this list so far. Exorcist is by far on top of them. With Firestarter just one underneath. But The Exorcist, like I said, it's just incredible. To know where The Exorcist stands in Stranger Things, you've got to look mostly at Stranger Things 2. This is where Will Byers is possessed. He goes to the cabin where Nancy, Jonathan, and poor mum. What's her name? We don't mind her anyway. Bloody hell, I've forgotten her name already. Basically, this is the that bit there. Very disturbing film. It's not recommended for, I'd say, children. Yeah, you're rated 18 here in the UK. Not sure what it is in America. This is the extended director's cut and also the original theatrical version. I did have the cardboard. Yes, I've still got it over there. I'll quickly show you my Exorcist merchandise. So moving over my washing basket, we have the Living Dead doll of the Exorcist, Reagan, and the DVD version. So moving back over. So there is 3-4 films of the Exorcist, but none of them are as good as the first. The first will always be recommended for anyone who wants to watch them. I'd only watch the first. The other ones are oddly, they're sort of comedy-ish type horror comedy. Bit odd, yeah. They don't match what I definitely call the first film. Basically, this little girl, or I should say, not little girl. She's about she's just entered puberty, so let's say she's, what was it, 11, 12, 13 for ladies. Anyway, she's somehow got been possessed by the devil. Yes, you've got to definitely have watched this to know a bit about what's happening in it. Basically, this woman wants her daughter to come back, and she's been taken over. She's been strapped to the bed. It's a famous scene where she's running down the stairs, which was actually cut from the film originally, and they put that back in. She's running down the stairs on her hands and feet, backwards, with blood dripping, with her head hanging upside down. Very disturbing, that bit. Anyway, like I said, 2 vicars, or priests, vicars and priests, I don't know what you're going to call them, similar thing, aren't they, really? They come over and they perform an exorcism. And that famous quote where it's truly an excellent evening for an exorcism, or similar. It was like that, similar to it. Anyway, yes. I'm not entirely sure what to say really, but apart from that, go and put it on your ad list. Definitely give it a watch. Yeah, 2000 version is definitely the one I'd watch. I wouldn't watch the 1973 version, where you've got hardly none of the good stuff in it. I'd say, I say the good stuff. There is a bit of good stuff in the original. The book, this electrifying experience is fiction inspires a great new motion picture. That talks about The Exorcist 2 for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why that does really, because this is the first book, and yeah, it's based on the book. So if you want to read that, then definitely give it a read, and then watch. William Peter Blatty, all-time best-selling novel. The Exorcist is a terrifying mixture of fact and fancy. Well-researched, written in a literate style, it comes to grips with the forces of evil incarnate, and there are not many readers who will be unmoved. The Exorcist is superior to most books of its kind, as an Einstein equation is to an accountant's column of figures. The New York Times Book Review. Yeah, it's promoting it again. I wouldn't exactly recommend getting The Exorcist 2, but if you want, go for it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and we shall see you in another review. Goodbye.